Hello everyone, welcome back to the Candle Trek. Today, before reviewing my trades, let's actually talk about some rules that I follow and that I want to follow. So the green rules over here are something that I somehow have managed to master, you might say, right? But the last two are something that I'm still struggling with. The first is patience, patience, and patience. Yeah, I am actually very patient during the trades these days while entering, basically. The second rule is to avoid FOMO, do not enter long on a red candle and short on a green. FOMO basically means fear of missing out. So when the candles have somehow like all green in a row, and when I see a red candle, do not jump on that. Okay, so that is what FOMO means. Just do not try to jump into the flow. Try to wait for your entry. The third one is in a tight range or pull back, be careful. Okay. The second one is something that I have kind of mastered. I don't actually now enter on a red candle, enter long on a red candle and short on a green candle. I wait for flow in my direction to start again. For the tight range thing, it is I know when things are in tight range sometimes, right? So I have also marked it green. So the fourth one is you never judge the market by every candle. Yes, that is I understand now. I do not actually judge the market by every candle, but I try to follow a structure and only take trades according to that structure. So I have actually talked about all of these in almost every video that I have uploaded over my channel. The fifth one is put a decent stop loss. Okay, this is something that I'm struggling with. Today also you might see a few trades in which I had a pretty like a wrong placement of stop loss. That's why I lost those trades, and somehow the trade went into my direction, just stopping me out. This has been quite frequently these days. You can see just two or three or five videos back in a row. You might see that almost in every video there have been at least two trades where my stop loss was it and it went into my direction. So I'm still trying to learn how to put a proper stop loss according to the market. It is like collecting data, and after I collect a decent amount of data, I'll actually know where to put the stop loss. I hope so. That is the goal. The sixth one is if in profit, reduce the quantity and learn to keep the profit. I'm still struggling with it because in the first few trades, I make the profit and I do not reduce the quantity because what I think, what goes in my head is if I reduce the quantity and it somehow goes in my direction, I would be missing out on that. So that is some fear that I have, but I guess I need to work on this also. That's why it isn't it. So as I mastered these, you will see them in green also. So I'll actually put these rules every day in my videos from now on. Okay, so let's come back to the trades. As we might have seen from the thumbnail, there is a $15 profit today, but it was not that easy. So let's see what actually happened. So let's see on this chart, since when, okay, did I start trading? It was, yeah, at this point. At this point, if you see, yes, you can see this one, which is again not a good stop loss, but let's discuss about that. The first one was a buy over here, which is just $2 in profit. I bought it and it went in my direction, but I actually wanted to put a target because I was about to leave the market for a few minutes. If it suddenly goes into my direction, it would hit it, and instead of again coming back and stopping me out. I tried to take profit. I actually just canceled the order. I don't know, it was a mistake. That's why I entered again, but put a very tight stop actually, you see over here, and the market just like uh, stopped me out, and yeah, it went for a pretty like uh, few candles in my direction. If you see, it is 20 around 26, 20.6, and it went up to 22. So it was like $20 trade over here, which I again was stopped out. Anyway, so let's move on to the next trade, which you see as a $15. So you see, today's total gain is 15, and I got the 15 on this just one trade. So yeah, that is something that I'm struggling with. When I make this sort of profit, I again like with every trade, I give it back. Okay, just see what happens over here. So I entered a trade. My stop this time was somewhere around below this low. I did not hit it. I went for a pretty good time in my direction, and I booked $15. The market was not so fast moving. All these candles that you see, they look big, but as you see the ATR, they are like quite below this even 1 point range. That means these are you can just click anywhere. Like it is 0.2, 0.3. So it was the average range of the candles. That's why this big of a run also looks only $15. Yeah. Okay. After that, it made a pretty good pullback over here, and I tried to enter the long, the rule that you just saw. I actually broke it over here. I sometimes break it, but not mostly. So as you see, I broke it over here, and yeah, the market punished me for that from like a $5 loss. And after that, I again entered short, and you see, it is again very frustrating what happened just after here. So entered a short with some, you see, the stop loss around over here, and what the market did, it just touched the stop loss and went into my direction. You might say, okay, it is only this much, not a big move, but wait, it is still to come. Now you see over here, I again entered short because it broke this sort of structure. So I entered short over here. Again, the market moved up, took my stop loss, and just dropped down, right? So yeah, this has been actually happening frequently, as you see, just 3 times in just one video, right? So this four loss is over here also. I don't know why I kept four, because the market was around like zero point 0.5 of okay, this is still zero point 0.2, is it? It is 0.2, 0.5. Yeah, so I should have actually kept my stop loss a bit bigger. But anyways, it dropped into my direction. As you see, it was around 20, and it fell up to 17 in just 3 minutes or 4 minutes. So that would have been a very good profit. I would have stopped over here, but instead I got stopped out. Okay. So now let's see. I was out of the market. Actually, I closed MT5 and Trading View on the browser. I just was very frustrated after these two trades. So I just closed it. And when I came back, I saw this big rally. I literally see at which points I could have entered. For example, I would have entered somewhere around here on this pullback. I would have entered around here, right? Again, for this breakout, I would have entered around here, but actually I would have entered short over here because it was a pretty decent, like for this down move it was a pullback. So anyways, for long I would have entered somewhere around here. But when I came back, yeah, market was again doing some sort of this pullback stuff, you see over here. So I entered long, and in just a few minutes it just again touched my stop and moved just a bit in my direction, but it moved again. I entered again, and you see these trades. Okay, lots of trades over here. 6 and 6 are just these two trades. Okay. So yeah, that was pretty bad, pretty frustrating again. So I entered a short over here because what I was seeing now is, see, the market made a high, it could not break it, right? So it could not break it, and when it came back, it was again struggling over here. I thought, okay, it is a very good pullback. Okay, you might say in those like a mythological market structure. This was a head and shoulder kind of pattern. I don't know if they actually exist or not. Anyways, so yeah, it went into my direction. My TP was somewhere around. I was just thinking I would get out somewhere around over here, but it just reversed, right? And again, yes, you see over here again, I saw that yeah, it is actually it is gonna drop down from here because it was a good downtrend. If it was getting choppy, then yeah, it would have taken me out. But I took the risk. I entered one short again. And actually, these were just 0.5 weight trades. Actually, you can see over here 0.05, because the market was pretty volatile at this point. You see, the average range was one. So in just one candle, it could have taken my stop loss. That's why I reduced the quantity. So the like two candles would have been my stop loss in a way. Okay. So yeah, I again entered over here. I cut the first trade over here. I was a bit scared because it was pretty good in profit, 10 on just 0.5. So if it was 0.1, it would have been 20. Anyways, so for the other one also, I cut it somewhere around over here. You might say like, how did I know it is going to reverse? I did not. I was just seeing that it was again struggling. So a pullback was coming. That's why I cut this trade over here. And yeah, after that, it went on a pretty good pullback, right? So yeah, after that, I didn't trade again. keeping the profit. So I did not trade after that, because even if you see, it was pretty good structure. If I didn't enter over here, I would obviously have entered somewhere around here if I traded. So yeah, it went a bit in my direction. After that, it is totally messy. Right now, what I was seeing is this was over here. I guess when I started the video, it is around somewhere over here. So I was saying, see, it is going in a downtrend. So I would have entered somewhere around over here. Anyway, so let's not talk about the trades that I did not take. So this was all of today. I hope I again learn like from this video like how to put a stop loss, because again like for 3 or 4 times I was stopped out and the market went into my direction. So I should obviously learn that. So I'm collecting actual data like at what kind of market structure, how to put the stop loss. So yeah, that is it. That is it all for today. See you guys tomorrow.